Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Chris, and if you're new to this channel, I focus on world cuisine and teach you the tips and tricks on how to make those favorite restaurant style dishes at home. So on today's menu, we're traveling to Thailand, and I'm gonna show you how to make one of my favorite Thai noodle dishes, drunken noodles. Let's get cooking. So this dish is so simple, quick, and easy to make. There's 4 main ingredients: soy sauce, oyster sauce, fish sauce, and rice noodles. With these 4 ingredients, there's so many Thai dishes and Asian dishes that you guys can make, so they should definitely be a pantry staple. We're also going to be adding some long beans and some mushrooms, but you guys can use any vegetables that you like. And you can also add tofu if you want to bump up the protein content. And you can make this dish vegan by omitting the fish sauce and using a vegan oyster sauce. So first we're gonna start by soaking our rice noodles for 30 minutes in hot water, and then we're gonna start by prepping the rest of our ingredients. So these are dried rice noodles. We're gonna be using the ones that are wide because they come in different sizes for different applications. Right here, we have one of my favorite types of basil, which is a Thai basil. It is so fragrant and delicious, this basil, and it is different than sweet basil. This basil has more of a spiciness and more pronounced flavors of star anise and licorice. We're gonna be tossing this basil in towards the end of the cooking just to heat it through. It's really gonna make this dish stand out. Lastly, we're going to slice up some scallions for the garnish later. So we have our fish sauce, our Thai soy sauce, our oyster sauce, and we also have some palm sugar. You can use brown sugar if you don't have palm sugar. And these ingredients is what's going to flavor the noodles, and we're going to make a sauce out of it. So we're going to take our fish sauce, and we're gonna add 1 tablespoon. Next, we have our Thai seasoning soy sauce, and we're gonna add 3 teaspoons. And then 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce. Now we're gonna slice up the palm sugar so it dissolves nicely in the sauce. You can also use brown sugar if you don't have palm sugar, it's fine. So this is about 1 tablespoon of palm sugar, maybe just a little bit more. The smell from cooking mushrooms is one of my favorite cooking smells in the world. You want to make sure also when you're cooking these mushrooms, you get them nice and golden brown and to cook them down nicely. Now these mushrooms are almost done, and now we're going to add in the long beans. I like to season as I go, so I added some salt and some white pepper to this dish. You want to make sure you don't season too heavily when making Thai food, as the condiments have a lot of salt on their own. Like the oyster sauce, the soy sauce, and the fish sauce are very salty. So just taste as you go and just add a little bit of salt as you go. Now we're going to add a 1/4 cup of sake to deglaze. Make sure you scrape the bottom of the pan to get all that goodness up. So now we're going to cook the noodles for 5 more minutes. And you want to make sure that you constantly stir it and keep it on low heat, and make sure that the sauce gets all absorbed into the noodles. Alright guys, so our noodles are all done. We tossed in the basil, we heated it through, and now we're gonna plate it up. And now we're gonna garnish it with some fresh sliced scallions. So now this is the best part of the video, is the taste test. Make sure everything came out correctly and the flavors are on point. It smells phenomenal. The mushrooms have this beautiful sear on them. Let's get one of those and give it a nice taste. The mushroom is so meaty and chewy. It has such a great texture. The long beans also have a nice crunch to them still, which gives this dish a nice texture. Let's see how the noodles are flavored with that beautiful sauce that we made earlier. The noodles are cooked perfectly. They really absorb that fish sauce and the soy sauce and the oyster sauce. Really gave them such nice flavor. Oh man, this dish is phenomenal. You guys are gonna love this dish. Please like, share, and comment if you guys make it. Tag me on Instagram, and also leave a like below if you guys enjoyed this video.